Hello, my name is Megan Frederick. Today I'm going to be doing option C. I'm talking about the precautions and accident reporting procedures at UK Hospital because that is where I work, and I chose this topic because it really interests me because if you work in healthcare you definitely need to know about the accident reporting procedures, who to report accidents to, and how to fix them and how to treat them. So that is kind of why I chose it, and I have a lot of experience with it working in the healthcare field at UK. I work full-time as a nurse technician, and me and my co-workers are always we see accidents and we're involved in the accidents, so I'm going to be talking about that today. So I attached a Word document with this video, and it has a study guide with it, and it basically goes over all of the accident reporting precautions at UK, and it has how to treat them and who to report them to. So basically I added some pictures to kind of guide it. It talks about things such as like needle sticks, sprains, cuts, infections, and things like that. So if I were teaching this class, I would probably hand out a printout of the study guide and go over it and kind of explain a little bit more in depth about each precaution. After the study guide, I have a story scenario, which is a true story scenario that I was involved in when I was at work. One of my coworkers that I work with was giving a heparin shot and accidentally to a patient that had Hep C, and accidentally cut her finger. So she didn't completely inject herself, she just cut it. So I made that a tricky question for you all. There's an A through C question, like answer that you pick. How do you think she should have treated this situation? And then I have the correct answer on the bottom so you can check it. But yeah, I made it tricky because even though it says needle stick, it's really under the cut laceration like part because it just cut her finger even though it was a needle. Two different things to report to. So and after the story scenario, I added a mix and match activity. So basically it's really small, but it has all of the types of accidents such as like worker visitor or like primary, secondary, and you just match them to who that type of accident would report to. So for example, the patient visitor accidents get reported to the University of Kentucky's occupational OSHA, and so yeah, it's just mix and match, and it helps, and I put the correct answers on there. And then after that, there is a pop quiz, and I made it on SurveyMonkey, so that is something else I also added with the graphics, the survey on SurveyMonkey, because I feel like if I was actually teaching this lesson in real life, we all have phones nowadays and it's very digital, so might as well just do it on SurveyMonkey. So I put the link on there for that, and there's 5 questions. It's still short answer, and it basically just has an accident at the top, and then all you have to do is write one way of treating the accident or who to report the accident to. And if you want the correct answers, it's all in the study guide, so you can just refer back to that. And then after that, it would be my conclusion and me saying thank you for taking your time to listen to what I had to say about the precautions and accident reporting procedures at UK Hospital. And then I hope that you learned something with all of my activities and story scenarios and things like that. But other than that, that is about it, and I hope it helps. Bye.